Everyone is aware of the fact that Shelia Jackson Lee lost her bid to become the mayor of Houston, Texas. She lost that race for several reasons. The main reason that I can see that she lost is because she refuses to address the black male. Always a black woman. That's a problem, because there is such a thing called a black family. The Democrats in the past won because of the black woman and the black man. They didn't just win because black woman got and voted. They won because the black man and the black woman went to the polls and blindly voted for the Democratic Party. I was over here in Cashmere Gardens in Houston, Texas. And unbeknownst to me, they were having some type of ribbon cutting ceremony. And who did I see? Shelia Jackson Lee. So I sat back and I observed. And when she came into this room where the seniors were, they were in groups. One half you had the women, and the other half you had the men. I don't have to tell you who she went to and who she didn't come to. Grouped up around all the women, taking pictures, smiling, and she kind of peeped over at the men. So me with my sarcasm, I yelled, "That's why you lost." She didn't have the sense to come over and introduce herself. "How you doing, gentlemen?" Because these are all seniors. People up there in their 70s and 80s and 90s. You couldn't get up and walk over to those men and introduce yourself, but you felt that energy. So you did not come over there. And you're not going to win like that. When Barack Obama was running for president, all the black women supported Hillary Clinton. How did that turn out? Then, when Hillary Clinton ran again, and all the black women supported Hillary Clinton, how did that turn out? It didn't work. You need to start addressing the black family. Why don't they start some type of program to support young black families to help them stay together? Don't end up in divorce. These people are starting to lose control today because of the pressure of money. They're losing it, killing each other. Why aren't there some type of programs for young black families, not just single black mothers? Another reason that Shelia Jackson Lee lost is because she does not represent black people here in America. She represents black immigrants, which I can understand because her dad is son of immigrants, Jamaicans. So I can see why she's always trying to help immigrants, but the immigrants didn't help you get into the seat. It was the black Americans. And we're to the point to where we're not going to support anybody that's claimed to be black and that's scared to represent us. What we tell you to go out and say, that's what we want you to say. Don't tell us, well, they're not going to approve that. We don't give a damn. If we tell you to write up some type of legislation to where there could be some type of protection for black people like you got protection for everybody else, get up there and say that. Don't tell us about what they're not going to approve. If we say, hey, man, when you go to these meetings, bring up the issue of reparations. Don't tell us what they're not going to approve. You get up there and say what we want you to say, because when they go back to the records and see what was said in those meetings, they will have it on record to say that's what black people want. But if you don't never get up there and say that, hey, it could be said that they never asked for it. We're tired of having people that are afraid to bring up issues that are concerning black people here in America. We have no issues with other people, but we're tired of this black and brown coalition to whereas black never gets anything. Brown gets everything. Came to the gays. Gays get everything. Blacks get nothing. The Asians got everything. Blacks, nothing. Immigrants, come over here illegally or not, are getting things that black people cannot get here in America. Hell, they don't want to give us food stamps enough to survive throughout the month. But they're giving these immigrants thousands of dollars, making ways for them to become police officers and in the military. You don't even know who these people are. These are the people that you represent, not black Americans. We need the help. We need the jobs. We need the positions. We need the money. And we're tired of having people that represent us like you, who make sure that everybody else gets money except us. I can see why that you are so helpful to immigrants, knowing your lineage. But when I look at your mother's lineage, it seems as if her lineage comes to America. So you don't have any compassion for people from America, the blacks from America. And let's get off this African-American talk. The black people in America say, hey, man, we're not African-Americans. We are Americans. And you still want to try to classify us as that. That singing and dancing you like to do, go around performing these photos, ops. Because when you came to that Cashman Multi-Service Center today, it was only a photo op. The people in that center need a lot. They don't get nothing. And you want to come out there for some ribbon cutting? Hey, I see what those people get in this particular center. They get nothing. But they tell me, look up. Here they come, want to take pictures. And at the end of the day, they're going back to where they come from, and Cashmere Multi-Service Center still won't get nothing. I asked them, I said, look, when these politicians come out, how come y'all, that's the time for you to say, hey, man, this is what we want and this is what we need. Y'all stand there smiling and taking damn pictures. Won't open your mouth for nothing. Ask for what you want. People can't read your mind. You have to ask for exactly what you want in life. But it seems as if when black people ask the black politicians that are supposed to represent us, they won't listen. The 2024 elections are just up ahead. When you get back up there in Congress, you better tell all those Democrats, well, I think it's too late, but still tell them that if you want to win, you better, I mean better, start addressing the black man and the black family, or else the Democratic Party is done. So, as I said, I can see why you lost. Because you refuse to represent the people that got you there in the first place. The black Americans.